I don't know. After hearing him calm and talking about the tether story, it's probable.
Let's go down to the county attorney's office. I think you'll find a lot of humans down there.
All right.
No disrespect.
Stop driving.
I'm flirting with the judge in front of my dad.
Probation. What's going on? This is Colin. How's everybody doing? Happy Sunday. Hope you're all well. Got a shorter premiere for you today. Wanted to get something out before football started. If you're one of the 4 fan bases that are in this, congratulations. 1 game away from the Super Bowl. That being said, I am pulling for the Lions, mainly because of Court, and a lot of people that watch my channel do live in Michigan. So yeah, go Lions. I also don't want to be in the same division as the Ravens next year if the Ravens win the Super Bowl. Oh, that's going to be fun. Anyways, let's get to some Court. I've got possibly some Karens. Definitely got a complainer. And yeah, we're going to hear a lot of whining. We're going to hear a lot of whining in this clip. Anyways, before I hit that play button, you already know what to do. Hit that like and subscribe and do your jump kick backflips. Let's go.
Back. Kaneha, Juan?
Yes. Yes,
Okay,
I'm
have you had
here.
a chance to review the report?
Yes.
Okay, are you ready now?
Yes.
Okay. Are you still contesting after having opportunity to review that?
Yes.
Okay, do you raise your right hand? Do you swear or affirm that the testimony that you'll be providing today will be truth, whole truth, and nothing but truth?
Yes.
Okay, go ahead.
First off, his report is wrong. I was merging onto the highway, so I was in lane 1, getting onto the highway. I got on the highway at the exit where the 45 miles per hour, you're already in that zone. I don't live out there, so I don't know. And I'm merging onto the highway, and
All right, first problem. She was getting onto the highway on the exit. Yeah, that's not how that works. I really hope you just misspoke.
obviously I have to go a little bit faster, but I'm thinking that the speed limit is 60. So I'm merging onto traffic that's going 60. He said that he clocked me at 62. And he's saying that he got my speed from the back and he got me in the 3rd lane. But I never passed him. He waited on me because I had to stop to get into traffic, to get off I'm coming back to JBLM, so I'm coming back onto wherever that highway is. And like I said, I'm merging onto traffic in the very last, from the exit of the last exit that's already in the 45 miles per hour. So the exit that goes straight down into the other highway. And he waited on me. I had to stop in traffic to get over because traffic was going really fast. And I got over the 2 lanes to get over, and he got over behind me, and he pasted me for about a minute all the way down into the other highway. And then as soon as I got off on that highway, I had to get over 2 lanes to get over back to get off for him to stop me. He was extremely rude. He rushed me to get my insurance and stuff out. I ended up giving him the wrong registration. He said he gave me a warning for that. But I'm telling him, look, sir, I have to get my stuff. And he's like, just give me your stuff. And so I gave him what I had. And he's like, when he came back, he gave me a warning ticket for that. And the ticket, the tag and the registration don't even line up. I got a totally different tag. He said my tabs was 8 months out of date. My tabs on my car is up to date. It's because it's two different tags.
So, Ms. Wong, let me stop you. We are here only for the speeding issue, not about any registration or attitude of one or the other. I want to see if there's any evidence that will overcome the evidence that is provided by law enforcement agency.
Yeah, he said I was in the 3rd lane, and I wasn't. I was merging onto traffic.
Well,
I
I
was
have
merging onto the
here
highway.
a report that I reviewed.
Didn't she say she got over? She said she got onto the highway, she had to stop, but she got over 2 lanes and then had to that'd be the 3rd lane, right? And then she had to get back over 2 lanes to pull over. There's a lot of this story that doesn't really make sense. Not only that, she just self-incriminated herself on a couple other things. Yeah.
Trooper Jebin York, number 491. He certifies under penalty of perjury that the report that he has filed is true and correct. And he has identified you on October 22nd, driving on Highway 101, coming into I-5 milepost. And then he narrates in his declaration that he used MPH-B3 dual antenna radar R3063, which is tested and it performed and operated after all the operational checks were conducted. And that your speed was 62 miles in a 45-mile zone. And then he cited you 10 over the speed limit. Based on the evidence that I'm reviewing and in hearing your testimony, I'm finding this ticket committed. And the fine amount on this is $135. You have 60 days to make arrangements to pay that.
How do I appeal it? Because I don't see how you find it true if I'm merging onto the highway. Like I'm not on the highway yet. I'm getting onto the highway.
Ms. Vaughn, I have reviewed the police report that officer has filed with court, and then I find that it lays down sufficient facts to support the elements that are required for the infraction that he cited you.
But he said in the 3rd lane, I was not in the 3rd lane, sir.
Okay, I heard you. I still have made my ruling, and that will stand. Thank you.
Okay.
Miss,
I love that he didn't give her a chance to talk. He was like, yeah, you didn't bring any evidence. That's how it's going to work. Yeah, I mean, she can appeal it, right? I don't know what the rules of appealing a traffic ticket are. I don't know. All right, this next one's pretty good as well. Back to back, same court. Let's go.
Allgood Hollingsworth, are you on phone? Miss Allgood Hollingsworth.
Hello?
Yes, are you Rhonda Allgood
Yeah.
Hollingsworth?
Yes.
Okay, how are you proceeding on your speeding 5 over the speed limit, cause number 3A0529483 from September 9th?
I'm hoping to have it dismissed. I mean, honestly, other than the ticket I got a few months before that, I haven't had a ticket in like over 25 years. But that particular day, I'm trying to remember most of it, is I'm in the center lane. I usually take exit 109 or 111 to go to work.
Hang on, before you get any facts, let me just check something, okay?
Okay.
So you got a deferral this year in April, correct?
Right. And that's the first ticket I've had in really over 20 years.
Okay, and then suddenly you have another one now,
I know.
which has a fine amount of $114. So obviously you cannot get another deferral for another
Right,
6.5 some years. You can mitigate this, but I can only reduce it down to $100, or I can take a look at the police reports to see if there are sufficient facts to support the finding of committed in this case.
Well, I don't know what they're going to tell you. They're going to tell you I sped, which I'm not saying I didn't. I'm just saying there was a reason, right? And it was just kind of an instinct thing. Like I'm in a center lane, And out of nowhere, I saw the truck beside me. It's like a blue truck with a trailer. And then all of a sudden he gets in front of me and there's a car behind him. So it's like, oh crap, I slam on the brakes or whatever. So I whip in the other lane and I'm coming down my exit. So yeah, I'm trying to get past them so I can get to my exit so I can get to work. And there was the cop. I'm like, oh crap, great, what I didn't need. So I'm not saying I wasn't speeding, but you know, there's got to be some way to. I mean, there's no way to just let it go, or you know.
Yeah, you're a little late for that. And this is what I gather just happened. So she got cut off. She needs to take an exit shortly, but instead of just staying in that lane, so she only has to get over one, she got into the left lane, then started speeding, which she just admitted to, which, you know, you have a speeding ticket. So not a good idea to admit to that when you're saying, please dismiss it. Sped in front of the truck and then proceeded to get over to make her exit. You know, some people, the logic of some people, I just don't understand. Drivers are just, you know, you get in your own head and think that you're the only one on the road. And yeah.
Now, the other one
Unfortunately,
won't be on there.
I'll stop you, Miss Allgood Hollingsworth. Unfortunately, there's no defense that you're outlining. I reviewed the police reports. It lays down sufficient facts, and based on your admission, I am finding this ticket committed, and $114 the face value of the ticket. You have 60 days to pay that.
Okay.
Okay. Is Devin Cleary back on Zoom?
All right, that's it for traffic court. This next clip, we're going to Judge Clark. This is about a 3-minute clip. And this reminds me of a toddler. For any parent out there who's ever had a toddler that just repeatedly asks for something, this is exactly what it's going to remind you of. And Judge Clark handles it.
Hunt. Wait, X. State your name.
Zachary Hunt, sir.
Mr. Hunt, you're before the court today for your first appearance. I'm
You
going
can
to
go
appoint
to
the officer
the
of public defender to represent you. You've been arrested on an outstanding warrant alleged to violate the terms and conditions of your probation. I've ordered you be held without bond. I'm going to leave that as it is. Your next court date is April 17th at 9 o'clock. That's liable to change. That's a long way off.
Yeah, Your Honor, sir, could I ask you one question?
Whatever you say is on the record, so I don't know.
I understand, sir. Me and my fiance, we just got a place together, and we just got a vehicle, and I just got a job 4 days ago, and I've stopped driving. I've stopped doing everything, and it's really hurt me to just sit here this long. I lose a lot of stuff. I lose my house and everything, sir.
Nothing I can do about it today, but you've got a public.
Could I get a bond, sir?
Talk to them.
Could I get a bond?
No, sir, not right now you can. I'm gonna leave it as a whole without bond.
Please, sir, could I please get a bond so I can be with my family? I
That'll
don't want to
conclude
be
the
with my
hearing.
life.
Step to your right.
Not today, sir. That concludes the
Why can't I
hearing.
get a bond, and why do I have to go 4 months sitting in jail to wait till I go to court? Why?
That court date.
Why do I have to lose out on life?
Right, but I'm not setting a bond today, sir. That concludes
Why?
the hearing.
Why not?
That concludes the hearing. Step aside.
Why? Why do I have to sit in here for 4 months and miss out on life? Well, you did something that violated your bond, man. You're already out. You messed up. The why? All right, last clip. Like I said, short premiere. Just wanted to get something out before the football game started. You know, give you guys some entertainment while you wait. All right, we're going to Magistrate Braley. Trying to remember. I always want to say Bailey. She's the one who replaced Magistrate Nelson. I think it's Braley. Anyways, this one's interesting. And I kept 2 or 3 minutes after the hearing was over because this guy, you can hear him yelling and complaining in the hallway or wherever, the waiting area to go back to his cell.
Okay, thank you for your patience.
No
Now
problem.
calling case numbers 0700000827, 23W003708A and 08B. These are all Township of Ypsilanti versus Patrick Thorns. Mr. Thorns, can you please state your name for the record?
Patrick Thorns for the record. I'm sorry, I don't know what that means, the numbers.
Oh, those are all of the case numbers. What I have here are a number of citations. Okay, these are all, they're not new. Okay, this one of them is from 2007. These other two are from last year. It looks like you were set to, actually, it looks like you already had an arraignment in the one matter back in October of last year. So you were set for a review date on these yesterday. Okay, but yesterday.
Preliminary.
Yeah, well, you were just, yeah. So you were set for a review date yesterday. We were closed because of weather. Okay, so they didn't happen. They got moved over to today. And because you are in custody, basically all I am going to be doing at this point is adjourning these out so that you will see Judge Washington on them.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm only in here for a domestic third.
Okay, so I don't want you to say anything else right now because what you're talking about, you've got some other charges that you're dealing with right now. Okay, these are all traffic citations. All right, that's not why you're there. I understand that. You were set for a review hearing yesterday on these things, and in the meantime, all of the other stuff that happened. Okay, so we're not dealing with that right now. Basically, all I'm doing is adjourning out these traffic matters so that they will be dealt with later. Okay.
I'm truly confused, ma'am. I had a preliminary examination that was set for you.
Just Attorney Pate, are you able to?
I haven't spoke to her. I didn't even know that she was my attorney.
Yes, Your Honor. Assistant Public Defender Natalie Pate for Mr. Thorns. Yes, Mr. Thorns, these are older cases, so you do not technically have a public defender or an attorney on these cases. What the magistrate is talking about are these old traffic tickets that I believe you just still owe fines and costs for. It has nothing to do with what is actually keeping you in the jail. So she is setting a new date for you. So this is not something that is keeping you in or out of jail. You would have been being seen today anyway if you didn't have this other matters holding you in custody.
So this is my question. Because yesterday my 14-day statute was up for my preliminary examination. I haven't been seen by anybody, and I haven't been seen at all.
Oh, yes, I know. Yes, I know what you're talking about, Mr. Thorns. You would
the
court was. Yes, Mr. Thorns, that has nothing to do with this. That has nothing to do with this, but that exam is getting rescheduled because of the weather. So don't worry about that. And another attorney is handling that, but it will be rescheduled. And I understand what you're talking about, but Magistrate Fraley has no control over any of that. She just has your tickets. So please just let her set your.
Yes. And the other thing is, and I know it's confusing, and I do apologize for it. I also don't want you to say anything on the record right now about these traffic ticket things that I am rescheduling for you when you're in on something completely unrelated. Basically, what Attorney Pate said is correct. You had a review date set for these things anyway, and it just kind of happened at the same time.
Out of what county?
It's still Washtenaw County. It's the 14B District Court.
So y'all can see me on some tickets for 4 years ago, but y'all can't see me for my preliminary examination today that I was set for yesterday at 1 o'clock.
Okay, I don't know what to tell you because, as Attorney Pate stated, that I don't have anything to do with that. And as the magistrate, I'm not doing your preliminary examination right now. What I'm doing.
Yes, ma'am.
And what we can do, if necessary, potentially is put you into a breakout room with Attorney Pate. But I'm going to set these.
I'm seeing them for Boston tickets. I'm
January
for preliminary examination. I'm supposed to be seen on my prelim today. Hell no.
On that note.
All right. All right, there's still about 2 or 3 minutes left. I'm going to let it play out. Go Lions. Hope the Lions win tonight. I will be going live later. Sure, there's not going to be a lot of people there because everyone's going to be watching the game, which is fine. But I still want to go live, so I'm going to. Hope to see you guys there. If you haven't liked already and subscribed, please do so. If you haven't done your cardio today, do your jump kick back lifts. Until next time, bye.
I didn't actually finish adjourning his cases, so I am adjourning these matters to February 14th. And they will be at 9 a.m. over Zoom before Judge Washington. Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor. Excuse me.
You send me an attorney for these tickets from
I think it's the 14th. Are you, I don't know, are you bringing up Darnell Atkins? Or not, it's Larry, excuse me, Larry Atkins.
nothing, absolutely.
Your Honor, we had Jones, Ellis, and Thorns, I thought.
Okay. I was under the impression that in the meantime, Larry Atkins had been picked up and was going to be brought before me, but if that's not the case, then that's not the case.
I can't even move because he's that's the violation.
Sorry, it's so loud out there, Your Honor.
I can
If you
tell.
needed someone else, I can get whoever.